Hello everybody, this is Ron and welcome to this week's edition of the online webcast that we're doing a lesson every single week. If you happen to have not tuned in before, this is a regular broadcast that we do every single week, and I put a lesson up, and this lesson is going to be all about raising money to pay all cash for properties. In other words, the age-old question of where to get the money. So before I address that, let me first tell you that we better be asking ourselves, well, where do we get the money to do what exactly? We don't need money to wholesale a house. We don't need money to go get a deed subject to and get free equity in a house, take over someone's debt. And we don't need money to go option a house. So when we say where to get the money, I'm going to assume we mean I want to pay all cash for a property and take advantage of this great foreclosure market that's going on. Now, in this issue, we printed an article about how the foreclosures are dropping, how the houses that are on the auction market are dropping. So I'm going to tell you, you better get to work, because this beautiful foreclosure market we're in right now, where we get all these great deals, is not going to last forever. All right, so in order to buy a property all cash, it is certainly true that you're going to have to raise the money to do it. Because if you're making auctions or offers through MLS or at auctions, or any bank-owned property, you're going to have to raise cash. Now, first you're going to need proof of funds to make the offer. Where are you going to get those proof of funds? You're going to get them right on our Gold Club site. If you'll go to ronsgoldclub.com, which is your membership site if you're a Gold Club member, and will be your membership site if you're not a Gold Club member, go ahead and get registered, because there's a little tab on there now, as of the first of this month, that says proof of funds. If you punch that tab, it will spit you out a proof of funds letter based on you putting in your information automatically. You don't need to talk to a human being to do it. It's another one of our services that we're offering as a Gold Club member. So go to Ron's Gold Club and get signed up for that. And when I get through here, you're going to see also how we can help you raise money for private lenders with a brand new service that we added as well. So let's get started. How do you raise? First, how do you approach private lenders? Private lenders are individuals. They are people. They are not institutions. I don't want you to be talking to anybody that's in the business of lending money or a mortgage broker. I want you to talk to people, just plain old ordinary people. And all we're looking for is those people who have some money sitting around that they'd like to get a high rate of return on safely. Folks, there's $4 trillion sitting in private bank accounts right now in this country, looking for a home, and they're afraid of the stock market. If you look what's going on in the stock market, not hard to understand why. So all we're doing is offering people an opportunity to make a loan on a property at a low loan to value ratio, secured by a piece of real estate that's not going anywhere. And once you start flapping your lips and using the script that I'm about to show you and provide for you at no cost, right on the Gold Club site, you'll see that you won't talk to very many people before you're going to get a positive answer. So let me give you the script. This is what I started using back in 1985. Been using ever since, and I've taught an awful lot of people to use and raised millions and millions of dollars in private money. So you're talking to someone you know or that you have a relationship with, and in a minute I'll tell you how to get more people that you have relationships with to approach with this language. Here's the language. You go up to your friend and you say, John, do you have an IRA or any other investment capital not getting you a high rate of return safely? Now, if the answer is no, you're done. You have just pre-screened out your prospect, because that means they're broke. All right. If the answer is yes, though, here's what you say. You move on. I buy and sell houses here in Jacksonville or wherever you live, and I sometimes borrow short-term funds from individuals such as yourself to purchase and rehab these houses. Your money is secured by a first mortgage or deed of trust, and it's closed by professionals with title insurance, fire insurance, appraisal, and other proper documentation. And I never borrow more than 65% of the value of the house. How does that sound? There you go. So you put all the benefits up front. They know exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So if they have interest, they're going to say, tell me more, or they're going to say, it sounds good. All right, there's another paragraph down here. And this is if you get a positive answer. If they say that sounds good, the script even goes on further to tell you what to tell them next. So just follow the script. All right? Okay, all I need to know is how much you want to put to work, and I'll call you when I'm ready for my next loan. If you approve, I'll ask you to wire the funds to my attorney, and we'll close shortly thereafter. Of course, I'll give you his number if you'd like to have a chat with him, or if you'd like to have a chat when you feel the need. Do you have any more questions? So, can you read a simple script? Can you memorize the simple script or something close? If you can, I promise you, if you start asking people you know about whether they have interest or not, you're not going to ask more than 1 or 2 or 3 people, and you're going to get some yeses. So, guys, that's all there is to it. You don't need but 3 or 4 private lenders in your entire life, and you got more money than you're ever going to be able to loan out. So what we're going to do is there's a link right here in this month's newsletter for you to download this entire script, use it as you see fit, change it if you see fit, and I'm also going to send you frequently asked questions by your potential private lenders and my answers all on one page here. So there you go. That should be all you need to get all the private lenders you want. However, I'm not done yet. There's more. On our Gold Club site, we have just mounted a brand new website for you. And on that website, I'm giving away my Here's a Safe Alternative CD. That's a CD where I show them why they should become private lenders on this CD. So when you go to the Gold Club site, ronsgoldclub.com, there's a button that says Private Lending Site. When you go there, you'll see the CD right on the front page and my offer to give it away, along with my video telling them to go put their email address in to get this CD. Now you can put your own video in there if you wish, or you can leave it alone and use mine. I don't care. But here's the point. They order the CD, all right? In order to do that, they have to put their email address in, all right? Now, before they can get off the website, it takes them to a letter that explains to them why they should consider becoming a private lender. It gives them all the reasons, and incidentally, the frequently asked questions here on your script is in that letter. So by the time they get through with the letter, they're either interested or not interested. And just so you don't have any big shocker coming to you, most of them are not going to be interested. It's all the numbers game. So you've got to get a lot of people to that site, and some of them are going to go to the end of that letter where it says, if you like for me to contact you, click here. And that's going to take them to a little short form they fill out, and it'll be sent to you, and there's their information for you to pick up the phone and call them back. In fact, it says you will call them back within 24 hours. Now, when you go to the site and you log on and get into my new private lending site, you'll see there's a place for you to put your email address and your address. It's all your site. We don't collect the information. We don't know who's gone through it. It's all your site. It's part of your Gold Club benefits, and there's absolutely no charge. So to recap, simply get your site set up, drive traffic to your site, and call the ones that express interest after they've gotten the free CD and they've read the letter. And by the way, there's an autoresponder that also goes on there. As soon as they get off the site, short time later they get an autoresponder that says, well, thank you for ordering the CD. If you'll send me your phone number, I'll call you. That's just in case they didn't do it after they read the letter. So if you don't understand anything I just said, just go there and you'll see it right on the site. And guys, that's all you need to know right now for raising private money. If you will do what I just showed you, you're going to get all the money you need. I promise you, there's way more out there than you can possibly use. And people are just excited about you approaching them and giving them the opportunity. So I hope that helps. I'll see you next week.